Everybody, we are back with another review, and today we got another installment for Survival Saturday. So without further ado, let's hop right into this review. Today I picked up some shovels, different various types of shovels, and what I'm basically going to do is one of these report back type of videos. Now, there are fewer things that I have been kind of putting together where I'm going to do this like report back type of thing, where I'm going to kind of show you what I'm starting with, and then I'll do a follow-up video on these particular items and just kind of report back on how each one of them were either used, or if I had a purpose for each one of them, or if they just didn't work at all. Because some of the gear that I have picked out and placed aside, it's going to be something that kind of needs to be used over a long term. So I think it would be better to break it up into 2 installments. Like I said, kind of an intro to what it is, and then kind of a follow-up to it, if that makes any sense. So today we're going to check out some shovels that I ended up scooping up. Some compact ones, some non-compact ones, but definitely some useful ones, I think. And I've been excited to kind of get into these and use them and check them out. So first one we got off the bat, we got this SOG folding shovel. Like I said, I'll kind of introduce them all and then we'll go through each one. We have a standard folding shovel. We have a lightweight little hand shovel right there, a little like trowel if you would, and then we also have the full-size Russian military shovel right there. So again, let's I'm gonna move these out to the side. We got a little bit of an introduction. Let's start off with the SOG one, which is a foldable military grade shovel. So again, it's going to be one that's going to be completely collapsed, and then once you tighten it up, it'll actually form the shovel, or you also have the ability to use it as like a pickaxe, as you can see right here. So here's what we'll do. We'll put it, since we got it like that, we'll put it in pickaxe form right now and check it out, and then I'll show you it in shovel form. So again, it's got this really nice all metal handle. Everything on here is metal. There's nothing that is plastic on this particular shovel, which is great. The turn knob isn't plastic. Everything is metal. Stainless steel metal. So we have a nice pickaxe end right here, and then we also have a shovel end here with a saw on the side as well, which you can use for some light woodworking or to saw some roots. If you really need to get in there and dig some roots out, you can definitely cut them up with that, which would be really nice as well. It also does have these nice little steps here if you did want to get in there with your foot and kind of get some nice pound down and pound town down there, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to loosen this up, and I'm going to retract back the pickaxe portion of it, and we're going to put it in shovel mode. So again, this just uses a nice tightening down effect, which is very convenient for the type of work that this shovel is going to do. Now again, a nice compact shovel, and again, it's got those nice step downs right there for you to be able to get it in there, and also has this nice saw blade effect to kind of break up the roots, or for you to be able to use it on some light woodworking for some limbs as well. So again, completely stainless steel, powder coated with this black cast finish, which is super nice. Again, it's got the stainless underneath it, so even if it does chip off, you still got the stainless underneath it. But I mean, this could be used as a weapon, this could be used for a lot of things, but again, the dual functionality of this one is pretty cool, so I'm excited to use this one and actually test it out. So let's break her down and let's put her back in the pouch and see exactly how easy it is to put it back in there. Oh, that's yeah, there we go. Pretty nice, huh? And then here's the pouch for it. So again, this is something that's a very useful tool right here, this shovel right here, and the compact nature of this, I really like that a lot. I'll put that off over to the side for now. And this is a small little cheap shovel that you get at like Walmart. It's like a little trowel basically, and this is one that I have used before, but it's one that I'm going to be testing up against these other ones over here as well. It's not really something that you could do a lot with. This is something more so you're going to dig a small little trench or a little hole with if you need to bury something, like bury food or something like that, or bury anything, bury your own waste. But again, this has like a brake handle to it. It's very small and compact. It's something that I guess you could toss in your pocket if you needed to dig something up, dig up a plant, dig up some roots to get, to some kind of medicinal properties in the root. This would be something that I guess you could use that for. So it'd be fun to try that one out again with these other ones in conjunction with, which I think would be pretty fun. And then we have this other small, compact little like hand shovel. This is something for ultralight backpacking. It says Montbell on the back. That's the brand. It has a silicone handle right here, but as you can tell, it's not a spoon because it doesn't actually have a lip in the front here. It can't actually hold anything. So as you can see, it is meant for digging. So again, a small, compact, little lightweight shovel. And this is going to be something that I'm going to be testing out as well. I'm excited to try this one out though, because this is something that is ultralight, and I'm always into like the ultralight type stuff, because when you have so much gear in your bag, you kind of need to have ultralight parts to the bag as well. Or if you're going to do redundancies, having something like this in conjunction with maybe the SOG might be a win-win combo, because you have something ultralight where if you have to shred off a layer, you have that shovel gone, then you still have a shovel with you to dig something, a digging tool. But at the end of the day, you could still use, manufacture or use some kind of sticks, but it's nice to have the tool. So lastly, we actually have this full-on Russian military style shovel here, which has a nice wooden handle, has 2 screws. The shovel head's basically indestructible. The shovel handle might break, which I highly doubt it will, but the shovel head could be just easily swapped onto another shovel pole as well. And again, this is going to be high-grade steel right here. It's even got your step downs on the side as well. The blade on it isn't sharp. I'm sure you could sharpen it. There's nothing stopping you from sharpening this and making it even easier to slide into the ground or to be used as a weapon. But it does have a nice short handle, so you don't have to worry about that point right there of weakness, because if it was a little bit longer, you'd have more leverage on the pole to bend. But since you have that point of weakness being right here, which is pretty short in regards to where the handle's at, I think this would not break as easily as one would assume it would, if you think about it. Because like I said, if it was a little bit longer, it would have that point of weakness being on the wood versus it being kind of in the middle where it's choked up actually onto the shovel plate itself. And this is something that I don't know necessarily you'd want to cook on this, but you could technically cook on this. Again, it's got this coating on it. If it was a straight up stainless steel shovel, it would be something you could actually, take the handle off with 2 screws and use this as a flat plate to cook, because you could like put some meat on here and it would just literally drip right off. But again, I don't know the safety precautions or ramifications of eating and cooking off of this particular one, but there are ones out there that are just straight up stainless steel, which I'm sure you could cook on, or titanium, would be pretty cool to have that as a usage as well. But again, sharpening this one I think would be really cool, to get a little bit into the ground a little bit easier. And again, if there is some kind of roots down there, I think the sharpened edge would go right through them a little bit easier, since again you don't have as much leverage with the handle like that. So maybe a nice little upgrade is I might sharpen this. So that might be another little nice follow-up as well, for this particular shovel. But again, let's bring them all kind of back in the picture here. We have a few different shovels that I added to the repertoire here to try out throughout the year, this year, 2020, and I'll probably report back at the beginning of next year on these particular different shovels and what I used them for and how well they worked out. So again, why don't you let me know down in the comments below, are these any type of shovels that you have in your camping bag or your EDC or your bug out bag? Which ones do you have in there, and what style do you carry with you? Is it the full-on one, the small ultralight compact one, the foldable one, the mid-range military style foldable one with pickaxe combo? Let me know down in the comments below what you use for your bag. And if any of these are ones that you're interested in, let me also know down in the comments below which one you'd be interested in trying out for your bags as well. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Want more content like this, subscribe for more, because I do reviews every single day, so look out for that, and have a great rest of your day.